Yo, what is happening, little lizards? It's your boy LemonRaptor Patrick back at it again, and welcome back to another video on the main channel. Quite frankly, another series on the main channel. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna take my headphones off. The game's loud as hell. Okay, I don't know if you guys remember this series. This series was an OG series on the channel. However, when I played Amnesia the first time, I played like maybe 30 minutes of actual gameplay of like the actual story. So I never finished the game, and quite frankly, I don't even remember what happens at all. I do remember some of the stuff, like as far as puzzles go, but anything after like the water part where I last left off, I have no idea. But we're going to be starting completely from scratch. You know, obviously I'm 21 years old now, so we got to do an updated version of the series. When I did this series originally, I was like 14, so let's get into it. And if you guys don't know anything about Amnesia: The Dark Descent, this is one of the most immersive horror games there is. This game is so good at knowing when to scare you. So we're going to get right into this. If you guys enjoyed this video, remember to show your support by calling that like button. Let's try to hit 25 likes and I'll upload part 2 right away. Anyway, guys, let's get right into this. I'm only going to have so much time to record because I got to go pick up my fiance from work in about an hour. So we're only going to be able to do like at least an hour of gameplay. So let's get right into it.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London
Alright, we're good now.
What have I done? This is crazy.
Okay, I can move around.
Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Well, I'm glad that you know your name there, Daniel. Alright. Well, that's one brief intro. One of the things that I love about this game, and this horror game in particular, is that many of the horror games that you play nowadays have very long and, well, boring cutscenes. This game just basically goes right into it. Like, it gives you very little understanding of what you need to know, and it kind of makes you find out for yourself. So that's one thing I really like about this game. Also, I do remember some things about this game. Like, you have to look around everywhere to find stuff. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So we're going to go look for stuff. My god, okay, a memento. Follow the liquid trail, find its source. Okay, so I do remember some things about this game. A lot of the stuff in the beginning, but I don't remember a lot of things. Okay, so like stuff like this. This is stuff that we need to find. Tinder boxes, they light candles and like torches on walls, which can obviously add extra light like this. I'm not going to waste them, but you know what I mean. Okay. So I'm going to be looking around everywhere for stuff like that, like oil, stuff like that. Okay. How's my sanity? I do know the controls. I did play a little bit of this not too long ago. Okay, Daniel, what the hell, bro? Chill out. I can't tell if the castle's having an earthquake or what. As when I don't trust you. I don't trust any of you. Let's go through this big door, shall we? Or not. Let's not say we did. Alright, buddy, you're coming with me. How you been, Patrick? It's been a long time coming. Look at me when I'm talking to you. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. No. Okay. Go first, head. Alright, it looks safe. I see, yeah, you gotta check everywhere for those little tinder boxes. Because, trust me, from what I do know, this game can get incredibly dark. And I did turn up the gamma quite a bit for you guys, so that way you guys can see a little bit better. Because I know what I'm seeing on screen is different from what you guys are seeing on screen. Like, so what you guys are seeing on screen, it comes out a little darker. And I need a drink of wine right now. In case you guys are wondering, I'm almost 22 years old now, so this is actually legal for me. Well, that was anticlimactic. Alright, screw it. Man, I hate the graphics on the Xbox version. They kind of suck. But it is what it is. We gotta make with what to do, because I'm gonna be real with you. I cannot play this game on PC just for the simple fact that I do not have the graphics card to run it. Also, my computer's just not strong enough in general. I hate that they add mannequins in the game. If for those of you guys who know, mannequins are like one thing that really scares me. And it scares me quite vigorously. I don't know why. It's just the fact that, like, in some horror games, you know they move. And, like, when you're not looking. What the heck, man? Daniel, chill out, bro. I know the tequila was strong today, bro, but you gotta chill. I can't tell if you're schizophrenic or if you're drunk. Maybe a little bit of both. Oh well. Hey, hey, hey. My name's Emin. Okay. Go, chair. Do 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 do. See, this is why I don't trust you. I don't know why I went in like that, because I was like kind of fascinated by the paintings on the ground, and then I look over to my left and the fucking mannequin's just chilling there. Yeah, I'm a klutz. Leave me alone. I deserve that. Open. Nothing in there? Okie dokie. Well, this room looks nice. Look at all these paintings. Excuse you. Beware, when standing in the darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Turn on lights in the environment using tinderboxes or search for other sources of light. Hold on, sorry guys, my fiance's calling or texting me. Okay. Old archives. A fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights. He thought just like the ones at the consulate in Constantinople. Okay, sorry, my fiance was texting me about rent. Okay, where was I? I don't like this. I do like the graphics for this game. Like, obviously, the graphics are way ahead of its time. But, you know, no. Okay. Come on, book. What do you read? I can't really read that. I know it looks like it's in German, though. Alright. What's in here? Ew, cucarachas. Yeah, all of a sudden, I don't want to go anywhere. Head is pounding, hands are shaking. That's not good. I can only imagine what would happen if my sanity drained all the way. Okay, let's go in here. And see, the good thing about this game is that it knew when... Oh, my lantern. So this game knew when to scare you. That was the good thing about it. Okay, we got a tinder box. Alright, right. See, the thing about this game, though, is that you know going into the beginning you're not going to get scared. If you do, it's because your sanity dropped all the way. I believe that's the only way you can get jump scared in the beginning of the game, which is really smart. Because some horror games just like bring you into jump scares like not even like 5 minutes into the game. Gimme. Okay, the liquid source goes in there. Okay. Alright. Looks like it ends here too. Oh, okay. Got ourselves a note. Okay.
19th of August,
Let's read it.
1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Jeez, bro, what a dark note just to randomly find. Okay, hold on. Is there like a torch in here that I can utilize? No. Okay, but what a dark note. Like, first of all, go kill Alexander. Like, why do we need to kill Alexander? Like, this is what I mean. It kind of makes you find out for yourself as to why you're doing things. And then it also, like, just foreshadows the future by saying a shadow is following you. Like, what could that possibly mean? Okay, where do I go from here? I forget. Can I light that? No. Okay, there's got to be something here. Let's see. Right. How much oil do I have? Not nearly enough. Okay, I can't lift any of that. Okay, maybe not. Wait. This looks like this bookshelf moves. So that means there's got to be a lever nearby or something. Oh, right there. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you see me? I know my stuff. And we're out of oil. Entrance hall. The door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London seemed appropriate somehow. Sorry guys, I gotta text back the wife. You know how that goes. Or some of you don't, but... Okay, we got oil now. What the hell happened in here? Huh?
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
Oh, okay, so it's talking about this.
Bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Okay, I do remember this part a little bit. Right, it's tough and pillant. It can't be torn by hand or tools. Okay, so I do remember we have to get like a chemical reaction or something. Some sort of organic tissue blocks the path to the refinery. Can it be dissolved? Okay. So I do remember some things. Yeah, buddy. Oil. It's always good to find that. Yeah. 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 Tinderbox. So you got... Oh, there's some more oil. I'm like, you just gotta look everywhere for stuff like that. Okay. Cucarachas. Me no likey. Okay, that's where I came from. Okay. Let's go down here then. What's over here? Laboratory. Okay. And then the wine cellar. It's locked and will not open without a key. Okay. Find the key for the wine cellar. Very well. So I don't think I can do anything in here yet. So let's go in here anyway though. Let's see. The other children cheered him on, his name voiced in steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this? The young boy thought and struck his victim with the rock. God, this game is so dark, man. It's so dark and gruesome. It's honestly, like, unsettling. Okay. Right, then. Alright, let's light this place up a little bit. I hate Right. I hate the unsettling noises and the ambient, like, tone. More oil. I'll take it. Okay. I get it. You're grumpy and upset. Why are you mad at me for, sir? Some more oil up there. Eh. Yeah. See, I'm so good. Sorry. The fiance keeps bugging me. I got you know how they get mad if you don't text her. Okay. Oh. Okay. Chill out down there, buddy. More oil. Let's fill up, shall we? Okay. Chemical relocation. The lack of chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are strained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Okay, so yeah, just as I suspected. Chemical ingredients have been moved from the laboratory to the wine cellar. Okay, just as I suspected. So... right. Oh.
There should be more poop rats. Let me see.
Okay.
And one part aquafortis.
Okay. First things first, gotta check everywhere for this stuff. Yeah. Oh. One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. That is... right. That is insane. Okay, early alchemy experiment. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are a given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of the aqua fortis, in hopes that it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution, and I should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find the alchemic solution to my predicament. Okay, so evidence in the laboratory has revealed the combining of 4 chemicals to create a powerful acid. Okay, so that was an important note. God, Elena. Sorry, guys. She's kind of bugging me right now. Okay, so that means we gotta go get the wine cellar key. My bad. In order to do anything down here, so that's a bit of an lame excuse. Traveling to Dover meant going through this Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with neglect of family. Okay. Man, dude, I miss playing that stuff like this. Okay, then. Not sure how I feel about that. What's down here? Nothing. Okay. Guess we go up. Can't go there. Okay, so we go over here. What a beautiful, like, architecture, though. Like, can we just take a second and embrace how amazing the architecture of this building looks? Okay, can't go down there, so let's go in here. Archives. He fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick in his stomach. Hazel remained hidden in fear she too would be punished. What does that even mean? Sorry if I'm uncentered, by the way. I'm still trying to fix my new setup. So. Wait. There we go. That's what I need. Oh, I remember this place. Rare books. Huh. There's a note here.
May 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Interesting. Yeah, you see, this game is really hard to understand if you don't speak, like, well ancient English. Okay. What is this? Catalogs. How much oil do I have? Oh, I'm good for now. Huh. There's a note here. Wilhelm's contract. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brandenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brandenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Garrick. Okay. Yeah. How'd I do that? I just threw a chair over there and I closed the door. That was a talent and a half. Yeah. No, 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 no. I don't like that. Check everywhere for these damn tinder boxes, man. Always gotta check everywhere for them. Okay, we got another note here. I'm gonna jump up here and hide.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Interesting. See, I like this game for the simple fact that it literally like describes like the structures to where you can picture them in your head, which I think is really cool. And I think that shows really good attention to detail. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Old tomes. Okay. Huh? Okay then. Who's playing the fucking piano? Who's doing that? I'm curious. Was that you, Grunt? Local history. It's open and it's locked. The door leading to the local history room is locked. Is there another entrance? Oh, that's a lot of mementos. Well, hey, I was gonna play that. I can't play the piano. That's gay. Hate it here. What a nice painting. That's cool. So, I know that this game takes place in Europe. I'm not exactly sure what part of Europe it takes place in, but I know it takes place in Europe. And with that being said, I'm sorry, I'm lost for words right now. Okay, let's go in here. Oh, reminiscence.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
I don't know why, but this Alexander guy sounds like a complete dickhead. Not quite sure why, but he just does. Okay. Maps. This is a map. Oh. Alrighty then. What the? What the hell is happening? What the hell?
1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed.
I don't like when horror games make you go towards like stuff like this.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
I'm like a mosquito going towards a, what is it? One of those, like, light killer things? I don't know what they're called exactly. It's just so mesmerizing. I must touch it!
Closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Interesting. I hate when horror games do stuff like that, where they make you, what's it called? Go towards something that you really don't feel comfortable with going next to. El Bokeh. Yeah. Oh. Fragile, but is not breakable by hand. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm goated.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Won't open, it's locked. There's some sort of secret door mechanism in the local history room. Interesting. Okay, why can't I pull you, but I can't pull the rest of these? Okay, I'll get back to that. Ah, yes. Huh? Well, that was anticlimactic. Sure, there's got to be another book I can throw. There's one. Yeah. Much better. Local folklore. Altstadt and Brandenburg Castle 1801. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries, there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor Castle Brandenburg. The quiet, forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be. I don't know actually if that's how you say that word, but whatever. Albeit, the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duties got lost in cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently throughout the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called the Gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A Visit Undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Altstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay at the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in the Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Altstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and whatever happened to him? The Immortal Baron. The Baron of Brandenburg lives in a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Altstadt, and like most those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remain popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never fully been reported. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the West over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. Okay, so that note brings out a lot of interesting information. So it kind of gives us more information as to kind of where we're at. And I do like reading the notes because it really does give me more insight as to what is really going on here. Okay, there's a draft faint light coming from behind the shelf. There must be a way in. Okay, so I think I just pulled this, right? Yeah. Okay, so I think I saw two more over here. I think that's how we do it, right? Yeah, there's one here. Pull that one. And then there's this one. Boom. Okay, well, it's good that I still remember the puzzles. What? Yeah. Okay, there's the key. Okay, hold on. Regarding the closing of the wine cellar. Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brandenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first. They can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. And it would, in a sense, solve both of my problems. And what problems are those exactly? I'm quite confused on that. Great. Alright, this is the wine cellar key. Ooh! Okay. I think it was just a spook. Hello? I think it was just a spook. Nevertheless, ooh. I'm not looking, I'm just going out the entrance hall. The statues were praying, gazing into the dark dome ceiling. God. You know, I don't remember a lot about this game. I just remember some stuff. Oh, Jesus. I forget about this stuff. Alright. Ouch. What the hell? Oh my god. Oh, there's a tinderbox right here. How did I miss you earlier? How many do I have now? 16. I should use some of those. Alright, so the next thing I gotta do is go down here. However, we are going to go ahead and save that for the next episode, as I do have to go pick up my girlfriend from work right now. And honestly, I think this is a good spot to leave it. So if you guys enjoyed this first episode back to Amnesia, it's been a long time. And honestly, I'm actually having a lot of fun. I enjoy playing games like this. Not as much as I used to because, you know, I'm getting older and I'm, you know... But regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And if you guys did, remember to support by clicking that like button. And if you're new to the channel, fight the subscribe button like a champion. But as always, I will catch you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.